Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back and thank you all so much for being here. This morning we'll be taking a look at exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, and the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Don't forget to stop by TipRanks TV to check out some great exclusive stock series, including our after hours market recap. Now let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are in the red this morning as investors await jobs data, including unemployment rates, to be released later today. Currently, the Dow futures are down 0.32%, S&P 500 futures down 0.5%, and NASDAQ futures down 0.83%. Elon Musk apparently wants to cut about 10% of jobs at Tesla after he said that he has a super bad feeling about the economy. This is according to an email that was sent to Tesla executives titled "Pause All Hiring Worldwide." Tesla has about 100,000 employees around the globe. Previously this week, Musk also sent an email saying remote work is no longer acceptable, saying that people wanting to do remote work must still be in the office a minimum of 40 hours per week. Analysts currently rate the Tesla stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 19%. Crypto platform Coinbase said that they would be pausing all hiring as well as rescinding some existing job offers. Their chief people officer said in a statement late on Thursday that after assessing our business priorities, current headcount, and open roles, we've decided to pause hiring for as long as this macro environment requires. It's become evident that we need to take more stringent measures to slow our headcount growth. Analysts currently rate the Coinbase stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 111%. And automotive conglomerate Stellantis has secured a contract for sustainable lithium hydroxide, which is used in the manufacturing of electric vehicles. Controlled Thermal Resources, or CTR, has agreed to supply the battery-grade lithium hydroxide from its Hell's Kitchen project in California. The deal is signed for 10 years, under which CTR will supply up to 25,000 metric tons of lithium hydroxide to Stellantis annually. Stellantis has also announced a similar supply deal for its European EV production. The partnership will aid Stellantis' plans to have global annual battery EV sales of 5 million by 2030. Analysts currently rate the Stellantis stock a strong buy with an average upside of 57%. Now moving over to notable earnings reports. Friday is fairly quiet for earnings. Last night we did hear from Lululemon, who raised guidance, and CrowdStrike, who had an earnings beat, plus Asana, Okta, and more, all covered by Fabio in the after hours market recap, so head over to TipRanks TV if you want more details on those. In the pre-market this morning, we heard from Canadian company Bombardier, who makes recreational vehicles like Sea-Doos and Ski-Doos. They came out with a big earnings beat. On a normalized basis, their diluted earnings per share rose 154% to $2.89 Canadian. This was compared to the expected $1.39 per share. Their revenue for the second quarter came in at 1.9 billion Canadian, a year-over-year increase of 54%. They said that they now expect adjusted earnings to be slightly higher in fiscal 2023, but said that continued supply chain issues will continue to weigh on them. With unanimous buy ratings, the stock is a strong buy with an average upside of 39%. Now let's take a look at which stocks are this morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by online sports betting and gaming operator Super Group, although I wasn't able to find any distinct news behind the rise. Under the ticker SGHC, the stock is currently up nearly 20%. They're followed by Okta under the ticker OKTA, they're up 16%, and StoneCo under the ticker STNE, up over 13%. Our biggest losers this morning are led by Asana following their earnings last night. Under the ticker ASAN, the stock is down 8%. They're followed by HashiCorp under HCP, down about 7.7%, and Cvent Holding under CVT, down 7%. So that is going to be everything for Friday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you back here on Monday.